guys, good morning or good afternoon, whichever time of day you're watching this video. Today I don't really want to talk about my books. I actually want to talk about the video games I own and show you some of my favorite video games. I mean, like, one I have here is actually Monster High, because I do still own a Wii, a Wii U, an OLED. I still have 2 DSIs. I still have a DS Advance. I still have 3DSs actually. And I play through these games a lot, and this is one of my favorite franchises, which is Monster High. I actually own this game in 2 different sets. One as a 3DS version, and one as the Wii U version. Nice little one. And out of the 2, I'd say I'd actually prefer the Wii U version, funny enough. And it's not like this one's bad, it's the same game. But this one, the screen is so small, and some of the scenes during it, it's harder to do. When on the Wii U, they actually set it up to where it's easier to do, so I actually do prefer this one if I want to play this game. I'll play it on my TV, outside the living room. I need to get double-A for my Wii remote, but that's beside the point. But like another game I have, the reason why I actually still have a Wii is because of this game. Pokemon Coliseum, a very hard game to find. Fine, I will tell you that much, and I only paid $126 for it, and trust me, nowadays online, if you look this game up, it's about $200, $300 depending on which copy you get, new or old, which I don't think is possible to get new, but I could be wrong. But I love this game, and this is actually why I kept my Wii, just so I can keep playing this, because the Wii U does not let you play Xbox games, well, GameCube games. This one, but the Wii does. So I kept the Wii specifically for that reason, and I only use it for this. Like, I have the control and everything. And then for the Switch models, I actually have a whole bunch of games I love. Like, out of the 2, I prefer Scarlet, but I actually have Scarlet as a digital copy and Violet as a physical copy, so I can't show that. But I do prefer Scarlet over Violet because I really like the past forms, and I love Glittermane. I've always loved Mischievous, that whole line, and I love the fact that Glittermane was there. But like for Gen 8, this was actually one of my favorites, which is Shield. I honestly love the fact of Corsola's new form and evolution, because on Gen 2, I always wanted to use a Corsola on my team, but I couldn't do it because it made no sense at all to put it on my team with the way I designed my teams. Or it's because it's a single stage, and I just couldn't get it to work well enough to where I felt comfortable using it. But inside this game, with Corsola being Ghost type, one of my favorite typings, which I love Ghost type, Poison type, and Fairy types, and a bunch of the typings. But Ghost will always be my favorite. And every single time there's a new Pokemon game, I have to do a Ghost playthrough. So let me know if you guys ever want to see that. And then, like, this one is actually the remake. I actually like it because it actually went back to the old Pokemon style. I don't get why everyone's like, oh, it's chibi. But also, if you look at the old Pokemon styles, every single game up till Gen 6 put you down to chibi form. That was how the games were designed. But no one ever bitched about it until it came out on the Switch. Like, some of us just want an actual remake of a game. We don't want all the new features put in. So for me personally, I love this game and I love this remake, because I love the Underground. They did so good with it. They made it really fun, really entertaining. And while it's hard to get Spiritomb, yeah, but it was hard inside the original games. But I mean, it's actually a challenging game. And then the next one I have here is Hogwarts Legacy. Actually, I love games where I get to be the characters, and I've grown up loving Harry Potter. My whole entire family loved it from the beginning. My mom and brother both read the books. I went to every movie premiere. I know more about Harry Potter than you think. And I will say this game is very fun, and I love the fact they used a pre-event like the Goblin War that almost happened, because that war was only talked about by J.K. Rowling and inside the books. We don't ever see anything about it. So putting our character as right before Harry Potter's born and things like that is really cool, because it allows you to see the Wizarding World differently. And I really like this version because it also came, I've already used the code, so don't think you're going to get shit, but I also love the fact that it came with this free code to get me an Onyx Hippogriff instead of just the pure white one you normally get. Instead, you're given a pure black one, which I think is so pretty. And especially if you're playing the game and it's nighttime in the game, when you're flying that, the wings shine with blue, silver, purple, pink, and it's so pretty and so beautiful. And I think that made the Switch version way more worth it than most of the other versions, because my brother owns an Xbox and he actually told me that was not available when he bought the game. That the only time he's ever seen that card though, or even heard about that, is when he bought me this version, because I don't own an Xbox. I own only Nintendo things, because I can't choose all of them. Sorry, baby girl. But I can't choose to buy them all. I don't have that type of money. So instead I chose one system, and I figured after a while I'll switch it out when I feel like it. So far I have not had a reason to switch. And my ex had an Xbox, but I never felt like playing it. It just wasn't fun for me. Hi, Looney. Then the next game here. You need down, please? Yes, I love you. Come on, baby. No, baby girl. No, jump on my face, please. Yes, lay down with mama. There you go. And the next game I have here is actually Skyrim, enough for the Switch. I think Skyrim is fun, but also for someone like me who can't understand the Xbox controllers very well and things like that, this actually helped me to understand how to play the game, because it simplified it down to a point where I could actually play it, to where now I can actually play it on the Xbox and stuff. But I had to buy this version to be able to play it at all, since I don't own one, as I just said. But I'd say it's actually pretty good. I know it's missing a lot of the extra stuff, which, to be honest, that's just extra equipment and things. And if you really care about that stuff, please, go buy it. Me personally, I don't care. If the game is fun the way it is, I'm good with it. So the last Switch game I have here is actually Pokemon Legends Arceus. And this one is actually, this one I actually like, even though when it first came out, actually, funny enough, I have a story about this game. This game came out that night, and I actually got it at 2 in the morning. And the reason why I got it is because I had actually requested 3 days off when this game came out. Every single Pokemon game, I always request time off from work, just so I have 3 days I can sit there play them. I'm not stressing, because I know the download's going to take a day. I have the day before to watch everything, get everything set up, know what I want to do, and then I have a whole entire day and a half of playing the game without ever having to worry about going back to work. And normally I try to plan, if I can, I try to plan it where I'd also have the next few days off, so I would actually end up with a 5-day vacation, and I'd just be playing the Pokemon games during that. But this one, I actually got it at 2 in the morning because I had taken the time off, but my managers wanted me to come in to help out. I told them I'm waiting for a game release, which I have to be here at 6 a.m. I'm not coming in. They said, what if we make this deal with you? And I'm not joking. These managers no longer work there, and I mean, they did get coached for this. They got written up horribly for it, and I feel bad for that. But also, they made the deal, not me, so I'm not going to hold that against myself. But they said that they will give me this game at 2 a.m. if I agree to come in for a 4-hour shift to help them get caught up. So that's what I did. So actually, when this visually was available to a lot of places, I already was playing it at 3 in the morning. Which I find so funny, because I was so tempted to post things about it, things like that, but I was like, it ain't worth it. Because the game comes out in a few hours, they're all going to have it anyways. It don't matter. I mean, there may be some who got it before me, but I did think it was cool that this is one Pokemon game I will always have a story about, that I got it at 2 a.m. the day of release instead of at 6 a.m. when the stores opened. And I was so happy for that, because I got to spend only took 1 hour to download, since I was one of the only few people playing it at the time. It took 1 hour to download, and I was already playing it by the time it was 6 a.m. I'd already beaten Cleaver and was on to the second area with Lilligant, which, to be honest, I really hope that the new Legends game is kind of like this one. More because I like the fact it's just 3 throwing Pokeballs. It's not always battling. Some of us just don't want to always battle. We just want to go around and catch random Pokemon and have fun. So for me personally, it actually was really relaxing. And I love the fact that after you beat the Noble, you don't have to go back, because if you just run around, you have a chance of finding alphas anywhere. And I love that fact because it made it to feel like alphas are so rare, you can't get them normally. When in reality, you can. And I love that. But those are some of my favorite games. So if you guys have any, go ahead and let me know. And if there's any I own that you would like to ask about, like I do own the Let's Go games. And out of those two, I'd have to say Eevee, but personally, I did not like the Let's Go games because I write kind of funny, so my wrist has always been screwed up. And because of a car accident, I actually have third-degree burns on this wrist, so it's hard for me to constantly do this motion without causing a lot of pain. So unfortunately, I can't say Let's Go is one of my favorites. I like them because they're easy to chain in, they're easy to set up, but I don't like the fact that it physically just hurts to keep playing. Like Pokemon Go, that's a finger, that's easy. But when you're using your whole hand and your wrist and you keep throwing it like that and you can't get it right because of how you're sitting or something, it gets really annoying. So I do hope the new Legends game, but I did see a few theories saying that they think instead of it going into the past, it's going to go into the future, which I think would be a cool concept to see. Like, how did all of Kalos develop inside the future? What caused it to happen? But I will say that I kind of hope it is like this. I hope we get 3 brand new starters and things like that, because I love, as I said, I love ghost types, so having a fire ghost starter in this game made it so much more fun. And like, my favorite Pokemon inside this game is actually Lilligant, because I love the way she looks inside the game. Not really a big fan of the fighting or grass type, to be honest, but I love the way she looks in this one. But let me know some of your guys' favorite games down in the comment. If you liked, go ahead and like. And if you feel like it, go ahead and subscribe. You can always undo it later if you don't like me, but that's okay. But thank you guys for listening. Have a good day.